Hi guys, I'm Kasha. Welcome to our coffee times to talk about horror. And today I have for you yet another Abominable book box unboxing.
It's coffee time.
So I'm sorry that this month you're getting two unboxings, but I just ended up with two boxes in the span of a week. The reason being is that I got the first box right after I flew to Spain, and then when I came back the next box was also delivered. So basically in 1 week I got two Abominable book boxes, which felt great, not gonna lie. It's like one box and then one box. So obviously I want to open it because I don't want to wait now weeks and weeks until I open the box. So I just thought, you know what, I'm just gonna record it, unbox it, and hopefully you guys don't mind that you get two unboxing videos in 1 month. Here's the box, and as always I do get the Full Guts box, which includes 3 books. One of them is a second-hand book, and then there's some goodies like some snacks and some extra things that are all horror related. And the subscription link is down below, but it's not an affiliate link or anything like that. They did raise the prices on international shipping, so it's now even more expensive for me, but you know, so far it's still worth it. Just make sure to check the shipping because depending on where you live, the prices might have changed. Without further ado, let's take a look. Ta-da! I already see the snacks again. Ooh, let's check the snacks because they are poking out at me. Oh, this is gonna be perfect. They are Sweet Lunch Vegan Fizzy Strawberry Hearts. You guys know I'm vegan, so these are perfect. And actually, I'm recording this on a Friday, and this Sunday we're going to the movies to watch Last Breath and Mickey 17, so horror and sci-fi and stuff. So I'm really excited because now I can take this in my bag to have an extra snack on the cinema. I'm definitely keeping it for that. Next we have the second-hand book that is always wrapped up nicely like this. I've always wanted to have one of these wax seals for some reason growing up because I had a very old soul. And I kind of still want it, but I don't know what I would really use it for, since obviously we don't send letters so much anymore. When I was a kid I would still exchange letters with friends that live in different cities in Spain and stuff. So I don't know, but it's something that I always thought was really cool to have. Let's see what it is, but by the thickness and the looks of it, it might be another mystery thriller. Let's see. Yes, it was correct. It's called The Corpse Bridge by Stephen Booth, and I think I've also never read anything by this author. I'm getting a lot of mystery thrillers in the Abominable book box, and I don't think I have read all of the authors. There was only one mystery thriller by an author that I already knew, which was Lucy Foley, and that one was good to get because I had read one other book by her and it was not really my cup of tea, so I was looking to get a second book to give her a second chance because I always give authors at least 2 chances before deciding if they're for me or not. I think this one is part of one of those, you know, detective mystery thriller series where it doesn't really matter in which order you read them because every single book is a different case, and I don't mind reading those out of order, to be honest. The book follows a town that has kind of like a burial ground, and then somebody buys the land and is planning to dig and create, I think it's a car park or something like that. So apparently when they are about to get started on construction, a lot of bodies are being dug up and a lot of bodies are appearing dead. So somebody's trying to stop this guy from, you know, desecrating basically the burial ground. So as the bodies start to pile up on the road to Corpse Bridge, our detective is going to have to figure out what's happening and why are these bodies now appearing there all of a sudden. It sounds like your regular detective mystery thriller, but honestly, sometimes that's all you need to just relax. And I love, you know, these typical mystery thriller series about unsolved cases or stuff like that. TV shows that have so many seasons, you know, things like NCIS and stuff like that. I could watch it any day, anytime. Just murder cases, you know, stuff like that. So I'm piling up these ones for my winter stock because I feel like winter is a time where I'm really looking forward to mystery thrillers. Let's check our next book. Ooh, it's red and black cover. Love those colors. It's called Listen to Your Sister by Nina Fiel. And I think I've talked about this book in one of my upcoming videos, so it is a new release. 25-year-old Calla Williams is overwhelmed after she had to take responsibility for his young brother James. She basically became his guardian. Jamie is 16, so he is getting in trouble a lot. He is, you know, in that age where he's rebelling a little bit. So imagine being 25 and having to take care of your 16-year-old brother, and probably, you know, it's not like the same respect relationship he would have with his parents, so it has to be really hard. When Jamie's actions at a protest spiral out of control, the two siblings are gonna have to run. They end up finding a cabin and kind of moving in there for the time being until things cool down. But apparently one of them is having nightmares that they never paid attention to before, but now they have to confront them. It sounds like this might be potentially more of a psychological horror tale, maybe even a cautionary tale, because we have these two siblings, and I'm really excited for this one. Let's check the third book. Ooh, it's also red and black. We have a theme, guys. It's called Red Rabbit by Alex Gratian. I don't think I've heard about this one before at all, which is great, you know, being introduced to new books, new authors that you didn't know of. And what it says here is Sadie Grace is wanted for witchcraft, dead or alive. I love that. Imagine witches in the Wild Wild West, right? This is kind of what it's sounding to me, and that sounds perfect. Sounds like a great mix that I've never seen done before. Basically, every hired gun in Kansas is out to collect the bounty for her head. She's wanted, dead or alive, and she's wanted for witchcraft, which is also something that really intrigues me. So we will follow some cowboys and some people that are trying to hunt her down, and I think in their journey they encounter some monsters. Now, are the monsters sent by the witch? What's going on? Is Sadie really a witch, or is she being just blamed for something that is not really witchcraft, you know what I mean? Like how women were framed for whatever excuse. So this sounds really interesting to me. If you've read it or heard about it, let me know down below, because this is the first time that I hear about this book and I kind of really want to read it. Let's check the rest of the goodies. So we have, as always, the Abominable book box bookmark. And we have, ooh, oh, this is based on 28 Days Later, which is really fitting because the new movie is supposed to come out this year. It says, warning, deadly force will be used to maintain quarantine. And we have a picture, modified picture of what it's supposed to be Cillian Murphy's character on 28 Days Later. And on the back, we have a note. Jim, with endless love, we left you sleeping, now we're sleeping with you. That's really cool, and I'm really excited for the movie. So I definitely want to do a rewatch of the other two before the new one comes out, and I'm just really excited for this film, so it's a great bookmark. And then we have the Listen to Your Sister signature, and it's really cool because the author put a little note that says, welcome to the nightmare. We also have the author's letter for the book Listen to Your Sister, and as I always say, I love to read these ones right before I dive into the book because I want to hear, you know, the author's thought process, idea, how they got there, what they want to say with the book, and then dive into the story. And then of course we have the beverages. We have the usual suspects. We have the Nescafe, we have the Galaxy chocolate, we have the coffee to go, which is going to be convenient now that I'm going back to Spain. We have Yorkshire tea, and we have this time red berry and flower tea. So these are the three books that I got in my last Abominable book box, and I am quite pleased. The first one is just a mystery thriller, but you know, these ones I love to read and then probably just, you know, give away somewhere, because once I read mystery thrillers, I normally don't keep them anymore, but they're a great thing to have during winter. Also, when you're in a reading slump, these kind of books tend to help a lot because they're very easy to read. Next, we have a new release called Listen to Your Sister by Nina Fiel, and this one I'm particularly excited about because it sounds like it's going to be maybe a little bit trippy, maybe a little bit more on the psychological side. I want to learn more about the nightmare nightmares, who has them, why, what are actually those nightmares, you know, what's in them. So this is very exciting. And the last one, which is such a cool blend because witches in the Wild Wild West, yes please. And that one is Red Rabbit. I don't know, I've never heard of this author before, never heard about the book, so I don't know what to expect, to be honest, but I'm really excited to follow like cowboys and people that have been hired to, you know, catch a witch, and then they encounter monsters and other things along the way. It sounds like a fun trip to me. And that was everything that was in my last Abominable book box. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching the unboxing, even though I know I have done 2 unboxings quite close together. Let me know down below if you get the Abominable book box, which is the last secondhand book that you received, because those are always different for everybody, and I'm always curious to see what other people get. Thank you guys, as always, so much for your support. I really appreciate it, and I hope to see you all again in our next coffee time. Bye!